Namaste, and what's up, guys? Welcome to Mystery Vault. So, without wasting any time, let's jump right in. So, this story starts with a guy named Jeffrey, who arrives home in a really scared state, and he quickly puts his older daughter Victoria and younger daughter Lily in the car and drives off fast to somewhere. Actually, huge losses in his business had driven Jeffrey completely crazy. And in that shock, he had shot his business partner and his wife, and now he wanted to get far away as soon as possible with his daughters. But because of the winter season, the road was completely covered in snow, and due to the high speed, suddenly his car lost balance and it fell into a ravine. But Jeffrey and his daughters were still alive. Then, getting out of the car, Jeffrey headed toward the forest with his daughters, where they spotted a very old cabin. But as soon as Jeffrey entered the cabin, carrying Lily Victoria, who was standing outside, saw someone inside the cabin. But in that accident, Victoria's glasses had broken, so everything looked blurry to her. So she ignored it and went inside the cabin with her father. Then, because it was extremely cold, Jeffrey broke some stuff to light a fire and went into the other room of the cabin and started crying loudly. Jeffrey was extremely troubled at that moment. That's why he even tried to shoot himself. But hearing his daughter's voices from outside, he couldn't do it. Then, when Victoria called him, Jeffrey came out, and while talking to Victoria, he removed her glasses. Because something else was going on in his mind. Jeffrey was planning to kill his daughters and then end himself. But as soon as he pointed the gun at Victoria, suddenly a shadow attacked Jeffrey and dragged him away. After that, Victoria tried really hard to find her father. But when he wasn't found, she stayed sitting near the fire with her sister. Now it had gotten really late with both sisters sitting by the fire, and they were feeling hungry too. But in the next moment, that shadow threw a cherry toward them, after which that shadow started raising both little girls like a mother. So now from here, the story jumps 5 years ahead, where Victoria and Lily's uncle Lucas have been searching for them till now, who is Jeffrey's twin brother. Lucas lives with his girlfriend Annabelle, who is a rock musician. Then, on Lucas's request, 2 men from the rescue team started searching for Victoria and Lily again. And today, after 5 years, they finally succeeded in reaching Jeffrey's car, which was still there. After that, they made their dog smell Victoria's toy, and the dog followed that scent all the way to that cabin. But when those 2 men entered the cabin, they saw drawings on the walls and some kids' stuff lying around. They understood that Victoria and Lily would be here. And along with that, they also found those cherry seeds which Victoria and Lily had eaten over the past 5 years. But when they saw Victoria and Lily, they were shocked because in these 5 years, they had completely changed. They were using their hands too, to walk like animals. Seeing them first, those 2 men got really scared badly. Anyway, now, after all this, Victoria and Lily were rescued from there and brought to Dr. Dreyfus, who is a child psychologist. Then Dr. Dreyfus told Lucas and Annabelle that when this accident happened, Victoria was quite big, so she still knows how to talk. But Lily was very small at that time, so she doesn't even know how to speak. And that's why we need to pay more attention to her. Now after this, when Lucas went to meet them, both sisters hid under the bed out of fear from him, and even Victoria tried to attack him. But when Lucas placed glasses near her, as soon as Victoria wore those glasses, everything became clear to her, and mistaking Lucas for her father, she hugged him. But the next day, Jeffrey's sister Jane demanded custody of her brother's daughters in court. Because according to her, Lucas didn't earn enough to properly raise both little girls. On which Dr. Dreyfus told Lucas and Annabelle that there is a house which I use like an institute. And if you both shift into that house with both little girls, then I can also keep an eye on the little girls, and this will also help you in getting their custody. For which Lucas was ready, but Annabelle didn't like kids at all. But Annabelle loved Lucas a lot, that's why she left her rock band, and decided to live with Victoria and Lily for Lucas. But one day, during Victoria's checkup, Victoria told the doctor that many years ago, a woman ran away from a mental hospital taking a child. After that, she jumped into the water with that child. And when the doctor asked who told you this story, then Victoria said this story was told to me by Mom. Doctor found all these talks of Victoria quite strange. That's why, to find out the truth, he went to the city's record office where all kinds of records are kept. Then a woman named Lucy working there told the doctor that there is no such record from 2008 to 2012 about which you want to know, and neither is there any mental hospital nearby. Many years ago, there used to be a mental hospital near the lake, which is 5 miles from here. But it was closed in the year 1878 itself. And from the records of that hospital, the doctor found out about a woman named Edith Brennan, whose story matched completely with Victoria's story. Meanwhile, that shadow had also reached the house, which both sisters call Mom. Then one day, when Annabelle was playing guitar in her room, suddenly the lights in that room started flickering, because of which Annabelle was already quite scared. But as soon as she turned back, Lily suddenly came behind her and scared her even more. Now, after this, Annabelle told Lucas about this incident, saying, "I don't think I can handle these little girls." But Lucas told Annabelle to have a little patience and started getting intimate with her. But during this, when Annabelle's eyes fell on a shadow watching them from the door, she got badly scared by it. And when Lucas came out of the room to check, he saw a strange hole in a wall from inside, which that shadow came out and pushed Lucas down the stairs, due to which Lucas got badly injured and went into a coma. So now, after Lucas went into coma, Annabelle decided to take care of Victoria and Lily alone, because if she didn't do that, then the custody of the little girls would go to Jeffrey's sister. But one night, after putting Victoria and Lily to sleep when Annabelle was sleeping in her room, suddenly she heard someone humming. But as soon as she followed that voice and went to Victoria and Lily's room, suddenly that voice stopped. Annabelle often felt someone in Victoria and Lily's room. That's why she called Dr. Dreyfus home and told him that, "I feel someone comes to meet Victoria and Lily." It was a woman's voice who was perhaps singing a lullaby for Victoria. And Lily Annabelle also showed the doctor those drawings, which the little girls had made on the walls, and along with that, she showed the doctor that doll too, which Victoria and Lily had made. It was exactly the same doll as the one the rescue team found in that cabin, and it could give a good person a feeling of fear. But when Dr. Dreyfus watched the video made during Victoria's checkup, in that video, Victoria was saying that this doll was made by Mom, and these talks of hers put the doctor in thought. Then in the meantime, Lucy called. Dr. Dreyfuson told him that, "I have found something which I want you to definitely see." After that, when the doctor went to Lucy, she told him that 20 years ago, when this city's cemetery was removed, some remains were found there, which Edith Brennan's relatives refused to accept. After that, they were sent here as records, and after telling all this, Lucy gave the box of those remains to Dr. Dreyfus. Meanwhile, at home, while working, Annabelle was feeling someone's presence there. When Annabelle checked, no one was visible there. While at that moment, that same shadow was standing behind her, which Victoria and Lily call Mom, on the other side in the hospital. In the dream of Lucas, who was in coma, suddenly Jeffrey's spirit came, who was repeatedly telling Lucas to save his daughters from that shadow. Then, seeing Jeffrey's spirit in his dream, Lucas started having some kind of seizure. But the good thing from this was that Lucas came out of coma now. Anyway, now after meeting Lucas and coming back home, when Annabelle saw that Victoria was trying to open a box, but she wasn't able to open it, seeing this, Annabelle started helping Victoria, during which suddenly Victoria said to Annabelle, "Don't help me. When you help me, when you care for me, she gets jealous, and I don't want her to hurt you too." After hearing all this, Annabelle tried really hard to know the truth from Victoria. But without answering any of her talks, Victoria ran away from there. Now, a little later, Jane comes home to see the little girls. Where, seeing Lily's condition, Jane felt that Annabelle beats Lily. That's why, coming out of the house, she filed a complaint against Annabelle in social services. Now, that same night, Dr. Dreyfus came to meet Victoria. And today, when he asked Victoria, that the one whom you and Lily call Mom, did she live with you in that cabin too? Then Victoria said yes. She lived in the walls of that same cabin. But now I don't know where she is, but Dr. Dreyfus told Victoria that, "I know she has come with you in this house. So just tell me this much. That is the woman in this picture, your mom or not?" But on hearing this, as soon as Victoria told Dr. Dreyfus to leave from here, then the doctor saw a strange shadow on the wall, which scared him so much that he immediately ran away from there. So now, after leaving from there, Dr. Dreyfus understood that that shadow is none other than that mad woman, Edith. That's why, to find out the truth, he headed toward that same cabin from where the little girls were rescued. Then, going into that cabin, the doctor said, "To that shadow that I have come to know your name, along with what you want." But then suddenly his torch turned off and he started hearing some scary sounds. Then, to see in that darkness, Dr. Dreyfus started using the camera's flashlight in which that shadow was visible to him. But in the next moment, that shadow attacked Dr. Dreyfus and killed him. On the other side, Annabelle, who was sleeping at home, suddenly had a dream in which Mad Edith killed a nun and, snatching a child from her, ran away from the hospital. But some people from that mental hospital started chasing her to escape from whom. Running Edith suddenly jumped into a ravine and died. Now, after seeing this accident suddenly, when Annabelle's eyes opened, she was feeling someone's presence in her room. But during this, when she asked Victoria standing at the door, "What is all this happening?" Then suddenly that shadow came out from under the bed, and after badly scaring Annabelle, disappeared from there. While all this seemed to Annabelle just a bad dream. On the other side, Lily sitting in her room. As soon as she felt Mom's arrival, she told Victoria that Mom has come, let's go to her. But Victoria was now slowly understanding that she is not their mom, but a devil. That's why Victoria refused to go to her. But even after Victoria refusing, Lily went out through the window alone to find Mom. Anyway, now the next morning when Annabelle woke up and went to see the little girl, she saw Lily sleeping outside the house. Seeing which, when she brought Lily inside, Lily started trying to run away from her, during which she even slapped Annabelle Buddhas. Soon as Annabelle, instead of getting angry, started loving Lily, then Lily also liked it a lot. So now after this, Annabelle closed the window of their room and sent the little girls downstairs to eat. But then that devil rose from behind her and went into the closet, which Annabelle didn't see, but she definitely felt someone's presence here. And when Annabelle opened the closet, she saw a black stain on the wall inside the closet, which was actually that door through which that shadow came from that cabin to this house. So now after all this, Annabelle asked Victoria that I know you and the doctor talked about the same one whom you and Lily call Mom. So tell me, who is that Mom? But Victoria didn't give any answer to her talks. After this, when Annabelle called the doctor to try to know about this from him, the doctor didn't pick up her phone. That's why Annabelle went to the doctor's office to know about this, where she found out from the doctor's assistant that the doctor has died. After that, she took all the documents of the research done by the doctor on Victoria and Lily and left from there. Then coming home, when Annabelle looked at those documents, then from the talks of the doctor and Victoria in it, Annabelle came to know Edith's story, that many years ago she jumped into the water, taking a child from the Mad People's Hospital. Victoria was saying that in this accident she fell into the water. But the child didn't fall, I don't know the reason. But Mom searched for that child for many years. But then one day, she found me and Lily. And now she lives with us in this same house. Meanwhile, Lucas, who had now completely recovered, came straight from the hospital to that place where Jeffrey's spirit was visible to him. But when he didn't find anything there, he started moving toward the forest. Meanwhile at home, Victoria and Lily said goodnight to Annabelle and went to sleep. But as the night deepened, as soon as they felt Mom's arrival, both sisters started searching for her all over the house. But both sisters had slowly started liking Annabelle. That's why today, Mom attacked them instead of loving them. To escape from which both sisters got locked in different rooms. Then, hearing their screaming, when Annabelle came to them, Edith also attacked Annabelle. But when she was about to kill Annabelle, then Victoria reminded her that you promised me that you won't do anything to Annabelle. But Edith was very angry at that moment, and in that same anger, she came near Victoria and broke her glasses. Then, in the meantime, Jane came there to see the little girls. But as soon as she came inside, Edith, in the form of a shadow, moved toward her, and in the blink of an eye, she took control of her. Now Annabelle, who had fainted due to Edith's attack in her dream, saw that the child whom Edith ran away with from the hospital, instead of falling into the water with her, got stuck on a tree branch. But by the time Annabelle regained consciousness, Edith had already taken Victoria and Lily away from here. That's why Annabelle quickly picked up that box which Lucy had given to the doctor. Inside that box was the body of that dead child with whom Edith had jumped, and without any delay, Annabelle took that box and started going toward the cabin. But on the way, suddenly Lucas came in front of her car because he was also trying to find that same cabin. Then Annabelle told Lucas that she has taken the little girls away, and if we don't reach the cabin quickly, she will kill both of them. After which Lucas quickly came with her to the cabin, where Edith had killed Jane and come out of her body. But as soon as they looked out from the other door of the cabin, Edith was standing on top of that same ravine at that moment, taking Victoria and Lily with her where she had taken her own life by jumping. She was calling both little girls toward her so that as soon as they fall down and die, she can take their souls with her. Now, Victoria understood all this, but Lily still considered Edith as her mom. That's why she started moving toward her. But by then, Lucas and Annabelle had also reached there, and Lucas caught Lily just before she fell into the ravine. Then, getting angry at this act of Lucas, Edith was about to kill him when Annabelle showed her the child she was holding in her hands. Seeing which, Edith left Lucas and came to Annabelle and took her child from her. But when she saw that it was not the child, but its corpse, as soon as she realized this, she started crying. Now, in the meantime, Lucas and Annabelle were just leaving from there, taking Victoria and Lily, when Lily called Edith Mom, due to which Edith understood that even though that child is dead, but she can still get Lily and Victoria, for which she first attacked Lucas and made him unconscious, and then after throwing Annabelle in the air, dropped her down. After which she started moving toward the ravine to take Victoria and Lily with her. But Annabelle was repeatedly following her. But Edith had promised Victoria that she won't do anything to Annabelle. That's why she kept stopping Annabelle again and again, and kept moving toward that same ravine with both little girls. But during this, when she looked at Victoria, she saw love for Annabelle in Victoria's eyes. And by then, Annabelle had also succeeded in reaching Victoria. Then, seeing the love of Annabelle and Victoria, Edith left Victoria and jumped into the ravine, taking only Lily with her. Meaning the devil's desire to become a mother was fulfilled, and Lucas and Annabelle couldn't do anything, even if they wanted to. But a similar accident happened with Mia and her friends too, when they went to a cabin in the forest. But they had no idea that death was waiting for them in that cabin. So, if you like this video, then definitely watch this video on the right, because you will like it a lot too, and until then I'm gone to make another such video for you. So, bye-bye if you love this mystery. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more.